half out here, pulled it through, but, you know, Usyk,
Right,
they're both brothers in Christ for me, so I'm happy for both.
Usyk better than you thought?
Definitely. I mean, you know, I don't think he's better than I thought, but I didn't think he could handle that much of a big guy. Oh yeah, for sure. He'll be there in the rematch.
The boxing world has been buzzing with reactions following Oleksandr Usyk's stunning victory over Tyson Fury in their recent bout. Many professionals in the sport have taken to social media to express their thoughts on the outcome, with a mix of shock, admiration, and respect for Usyk's achievement. Terence Crawford, one of boxing's top pound-for-pound fighters, was quick to share his admiration for Usyk. Crawford tweeted, "Man, you all better put some respect on Usyk, man. He definitely is a candidate for the #1 P4P fighter in the world. I'm no hater. He beat the man that beat the man in a bigger division, giving what he's already done. Salute, brother!" Crawford's tweet highlights the magnitude of Usyk's victory, acknowledging his skill and placing him in contention for the best pound-for-pound fighter in the sport. The combat sports community watched in astonishment as Usyk defeated Fury in a bout that would go down in history to become the undisputed heavyweight champion. After a razor-close contest in the first 3 rounds, Fury began to dominate from the 4th through the 6th, skillfully leveraging his reach, size, and weight advantages. Usyk managed to regain some momentum, setting the stage for an intense and pivotal 8th round. However, it was Usyk who almost finished the fight in the 9th round with a relentless barrage that had Fury stumbling into the ropes, resulting in an official knockdown. The bout continued to thrill, ultimately becoming an all-time classic. In the end, Usyk emerged victorious with a split decision win, claiming the title of undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. When Usyk had Fury rocked and on one knee in the 9th round of the battle, UFC heavyweight champion John Jones questioned if the bout should have been stopped. He tweeted, "Should that have been stopped?" Mams Taylor, Jake Paul's business partner, expressed similar concerns since she thought Fury had been lucky to avoid a knockout loss and that the referee had spared him from that humiliation. Taylor tweeted, "Wow, the referee saved Fury there." Meanwhile, Dylan Danis praised Fury for his resilience and heart. Despite enduring numerous heavy blows from Usyk and nearly getting knocked out several times, Fury never gave up. Fury took all of the hard hits Usyk threw at him and never gave up, even though he was almost knocked out several times. Following the fight, Frank Warren gave his comprehensive thoughts on the bout between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. He commented that it was a great fight and admitted that at one stage he thought Usyk might have been fading, but then he found a second wind. Warren acknowledged that Usyk had a good round when he caught Tyson. In assessing the outcome, Warren said that he honestly believed Usyk won the fight by a couple of rounds, agreeing with the judge who scored it in Usyk's favor. He also mentioned that despite his opinion, he recognized that no one was complaining about the decision and they would accept it. Warren also revealed that Tyson Fury expressed his desire for a rematch. Therefore, he concluded that an immediate rematch was likely to happen between Fury and Usyk.
It was a great fight. I thought at one stage that he was going Usyk and he found a second win, and when he caught Tyson, that was a good round for him. But I've got to be honest, and I know people would say I'd say it, but I thought he won it by a couple of rounds. I agreed with the judge who gave it to him. But look, no one's complaining. That's what it is, and we go with it. And Tyson has said that he wants the rematch, so that's where there'll be an immediate rematch.
As Usyk began his reign as the unchallenged heavyweight champion and the lineal world champion, Amanda Serrano rejoiced in the new dawn in heavyweight boxing. Amanda Serrano tweeted on X saying, "And new!" BJ Flores stated that Usyk had dominated Fury in their boxing match. Notably, Usyk outperformed Fury in power punches, landing 21 compared to Fury's 12, and he also landed 170 punches in total, marking the highest number landed by any opponent against Fury. Flores tweeted on X saying, "Usyk is administering a beating to Fury." Erickson Lubin drew a comparison between Fury's victory over Francis Ngannou and that fight, in which the former UFC champion had Fury rocked and never let him use his winning move. Lubin tweeted, "He had a tougher time with Ngannou." In the aftermath of the fight, Ariel Helwani reported on Fury's controversial post-fight comments. Fury suggested that Usyk's victory was influenced more by sympathy due to the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict rather than his performance in the ring. The Manchester native implied that public sentiment was swayed in favor of Usyk because of his country's situation. Ariel Helwani tweeted, "Fury, his country is at war, so people are siding with someone whose country is at war." In a follow-up tweet, Helwani expressed his own thoughts on the fight's outcome and the implications of the rematch clause that was in place. Helwani's comments reflect a broader sentiment among boxing fans who are eager to see how Fury responds to his defeat. The rematch clause ensures that there will be another showdown between the two heavyweight titans, providing Fury with an opportunity to reclaim his status and address any any doubts about the legitimacy of Usyk's victory. Helwani said, "I hated the fact that there was the rematch clause going in, mainly because I'm dying to see Fury versus AJ, but now I'm totally okay with it. That was great. Let's see if Fury can redeem himself. I'm in." The reactions from both Fury and Helwani highlight the complex narrative surrounding the fight. While Fury's comments have added a layer of controversy, they also underscore the high stakes and emotional intensity involved in the sport. Usyk's victory, regardless of the external context, has undeniably solidified his position as a formidable force in the heavyweight division, and the rematch promises to be another thrilling chapter in their rivalry. Reacting to the fight, Michael Bisping shared his insights as he described it as a fantastic fight, commending both men for a great display and for digging deep to show a lot of heart, which he believed entertained the fans tremendously. He also acknowledged that Tyson Fury felt he was robbed and believed the judges gave the decision to Usyk due to the Ukraine-Russia situation, stating those were Fury's words, not his own.
A fantastic fight, a great display from both men. Both men having to dig deep, show a lot of heart, entertaining the fans, okay? Tremendous fight. Now, before we get into the review, first of all, Tyson Fury thinks that he was robbed, feels that the judges gave it to Oleksandr Usyk because Ukraine are at war. They were his words, not mine.
Despite feeling robbed, Bisping noted that Fury was graceful in defeat, recognizing it was a close and back-and-forth fight. Bisping highlighted Fury's early success in the fight and mentioned that in Fury's mind, he felt like he had won the fight.
Not mine. Other than that, pretty graceful in defeat. Of course, it was a close back-and-forth fight. He had some big success early in the fight, so in his mind, it feels like he won.
Following Oleksandr Usyk's victory over Tyson Fury, Hearn declared that the right man won. The outcome marked Usyk's continued success following his undisputed cruiserweight victory and Olympic gold medal, maintaining his unbeaten record. In contrast, Fury experienced his inaugural defeat in the professional realm, and the scorecards went the right way, according to Anthony Joshua's promoter Hearn, who said, "I thought Usyk won the fight. I thought it was close. I struggled to give Usyk any of the first 6 rounds. I thought Fury was in control and looked fantastic in 7 and 8. 9 was obviously massive. How he survived, I don't know." Hearn was alluding to the round 9 incident in which Usyk severely injured Fury, with the British fighter maybe being spared by an odd standing count by the referee. He said, "In an undisputed fight, when the guy doesn't touch the canvas, I don't think it should be stopped, but Fury was absolutely gone." Moreover, Hearn mentioned that Usyk demonstrated significant courage to make a comeback. He noted that upon reflection, one might score the match 113 in Usyk's favor. He acknowledged that some had a wider margin, but he was unsure if anyone favored Fury. He believed the right man won. He added, "Usyk showed so much bottle to come back, and I guess when you look back on that, you score it 113 to Usyk. Some had it wider. I'm not sure anybody had it for Fury. I thought the right man won." Hearn commented that there were discussions about Usyk retiring, but he disagreed, expressing his belief that Usyk would be eager for a rematch. He suggested that Fury would need to change his approach and be more aggressive. Hearn observed that Usyk appeared a bit tired at times, but also praised him as a genius. Hearn added, "They're talking about Usyk retiring? I don't think so. I think he'll fancy his chances in the rematch. I think Fury has to switch it up on the front foot. I thought Usyk looked a little bit tired at times. Usyk is also a genius." Moreover, Hearn remarked that Usyk, being significantly undersized, faced a considerable disadvantage against a much larger opponent. Overcoming such a challenge, he noted, would make Usyk one of the best fighters of his generation. He said, "Usyk is so undersized, the disadvantage against a man of that size. To overcome that, you're talking about one of the best fighters of his generation." Hearn further mentioned that Anthony Joshua believed Usyk won, telling him that Usyk won it easily. Hearn himself thought it was a close fight and acknowledged that scoring is subjective. He praised Fury's performance in the first 6 rounds, thinking Fury was on his way to a stoppage or a decision, but he also noted Usyk's incredible skill. He added, "Joshua thought Usyk won. He said to me, Usyk won it easy. I had it quite close." Again, scoring is subjective. I thought Fury boxed fantastically well in the first 6 rounds. I thought he was well on his way to boxing to a stoppage or a decision, but Usyk is incredible. Meanwhile, UFC legend Conor McGregor, who was seated ringside, seemed to be enjoying what turned out to be a closely contested bout. He told TNT Sports, "It was a lovely shot. It caught him in the back of the head. More off balance as well. Fair play to Tyson. He's a tough man as well. Strong chin. Jesus, Francis is a powerful boy. Tyson could not hurt him." Following Ngannou's 3rd-round knockout, YouTuber-turned-boxer Jake Paul, who has battled a number of UFC fighters in his career, was quick to note that they are talented. He said, "MMA fighters are easy boxing work? Shut the f*** up." Make sure to check out some of our other videos on the screen if you enjoyed this one.